There was a child Og never spoke of, not because he was ashamed, but because even Og feared what he had made. He was the fourth, born not in triumph, but in blood. His mother, a giantess of the old world, screamed once, and then was silent forever. The child did not cry, he fed on her flesh, on her bones, on the womb that bore him. He was born alone, and alone he remained. He grew without a name, without a voice, without a hand to guide him. The forests became his cradle, the mountains, his walls, the beasts, his only companions, until he learned to kill them. He did not walk, he stalked, he did not speak. He hunted, and the earth whispered of him in fear. He was not like the others, taller, faster, stronger, nearly for meters of sinew and shadow, a face like man, but not man, eyes that glowed with a hunger no flesh could satisfy. He could run down a stag in silence, snap a lion's spine with one hand, paralyze a man with a glance. He did not eat to live, he lived to eat. But it was not hunger alone that drove him. There were voices, whispers in the wind, shadows in the trees, the spirits of the Nephilim. Those who drowned in the wrath of the flood found him. They could not return, but they could speak, and he could hear. You are the gate, you are the seed, you are the hunger that will fill the earth again. They taught him the dark arts, how to freeze the will of prey, how to silence the soul with a stare, how to mark the womb with a curse. They compelled him, not to love, not to cherish, but to breed, to spread their blood, to multiply their vengeance, to defile the line of Noah. He obeyed, not out of desire, but because he knew no other way. He left behind no names, no homes, only silence, only children, children who would grow in secret, children who would one day awaken. Centuries passed, empires rose and fell, languages changed, forests turned to deserts, but he remained, the ageless hunger, the walking curse, the father of shadows. He forgot the sound of his own voice. He forgot the face of his mother. He forgot the warmth of the sun. But the spirits never left him. Then, one night, in a valley where the moon bled red, he saw a shape in the mist, a giant, crowned in shadow, eyes like burning coals, the spirit of Og. You are mine, my blood, my vengeance, and for the first time, the hunger knelt. He pressed his forehead to the earth. He whimpered like a child. He clung to the spirit like a starving dog to its master. And Og smiled. You have wandered long enough. You have sired without name. You have hunted without purpose. But now, I give you both. Rise, my son. You are abyss, the depth that walks, the womb of the old world, the curse that breathes. An abyss rose, named, claimed, unleashed. The spirits howled in triumph. The earth groaned beneath his feet, and the stars seemed to dim. Og led him through the shadows, across the bones of forgotten cities, through the blood of men and beasts, until they reached the one Og called the true sun. An abyss saw him, felt the pull, the same pull he had felt from the spirits, but stronger, sharper, clearer. He knelt again, not as a son, but as a weapon, and the true sun smiled. You are mine now, and the world will remember your name, not in song, but in screams. And so he walked still, through the shadows, through the centuries, through the blood, abyss, the ageless hunger, the child who never died, the curse that never ended, and somewhere, in the dark corners of the world, his children wait.